In this portion of our training videos, we will be discussing how to search for a patient, how to view that patient's data downloads, as well as how to make setting changes to their device. So from the home screen, we're going to come to the patient icon on the left. Any patients that have recently uploaded data will be listed here. If you do not see the patient that you need, you can search here in the search bar by email or serial number. For today, we're just going to use Michelle. The first page that loads is going to be the patient's chart. This is demographics at the top, as well as the date that the most recent upload was done and the patient's overall feeling that morning. This information here is entered by the patient on the app. It is not required for them to do so. It is recommended, though, for you as the provider so you have more information about how they are sleeping and feeling on treatment. If we scroll down a little bit further, we will see a brief summary of the night in review. We have our pressure setting, treatment hours, seal percentage, and ODI if they are pairing an oximetry device in, as well as that average SpO2. Scroll down, we will see this in graph form. Again, this is a summary view. The next tab is going to be the trend. And this is where you can choose a length of time to view. You can do it by day, week, or month. And you can then come down again. We will see the same general information, but we will see more detail at the bottom in regards to how many days have been uploaded and the seal percentage, treatment time, ODI over those days listed. The next tab is device settings. You will not do anything in that one. Remote iNAP setting is where you will make the changes to the patient's device pressures. We'll touch on that in just one moment. The final tab is reports. We click on report. We can then choose a date range that we would like to pull a report on. So let's pick a different start date. And we will hit search. And it will then pull all the days from which we have selected that data range. Michelle has not uploaded a lot of information yet, so therefore that's why the graphs look very sparse on her reports. You can then download the report or download the data, whichever you prefer, and have that information readily available to you. Now we're going to talk about changing the patient's settings in their device. So I'm going to click on Remote iNAP Setting. On this first view, we will see the current setting of their device as well as any other changes that have previously been made. You will see the serial number, list the setting listed in millimeters of mercury, also centimeters of H2O, and then their intensity level and whether they accepted the change or not in their app, and the date that that took place. If you need to change the setting, we're going to click on Change iNAP Setting. It is going to default back to the original setting numbers. You can change whichever one is appropriate for you. You simply adjust the settings to wherever you would like for them to be. We'll go to 75, and we will decrease her intensity, and then we're going to hit save. And you will now see that we have adjusted the setting. We obviously apparently went to the same one it was already on, but you would see the setting change here. You see where we did change the intensity level and that she has not accepted that change yet. When you do this in the cloud, it sends the patient a notification that they have a new setting change to accept, and they will then go into their app, accept that change, and it will say yes here, and the patient will then have the new setting on their device. This setting change will time out, and if the patient does not accept that in a certain amount of time, it will say no, and you will then need to come in and make those changes again.